What's up, YouTube? It's Mike Wilcoxon from One Click Away, and we got to talk about with what's going on in Wall Street right now and Robinhood, so let's do it. All right, YouTube. Big news on Wall Street, okay? It's getting kind of crazy out there. A lot of people are really upset, including me, I gotta be honest. So if you weren't following, generally what happened was that there was a Reddit thread called Wall Street Bets, and somehow these guys found out that the hedge fund managers in Wall Street were betting against stocks like Gamestop and AMC and a bunch of other companies that were becoming a little bit less relevant. And they learned that all these big hedge fund managers were betting that these stocks would continue to go down and essentially pretty much go out of business. So the guys on Wall Street Bets, it's this big community of traders, millennial traders, younger generally, like you and me probably, and they got together and they're like, hey man, this is kind of messed up. Like these hedge fund managers, they're always, scheming together to find ways to make all this money all the time, and it's not really cool and it's not as fair to us, the little guy, and let's do something about it. So they got together and rallied, however, and they decided that they were going to use the power of the people in this community and buy these stocks, shares of these stocks, at really low prices in hopes to have the share price go up and pretty much bankrupt, if you will, the hedge fund managers. So as you know, if you're any kind of investor, or maybe you just got started investing, so the share prices of stocks go up the more that people buy the stock, and the stock price goes down when people sell it. So Wall Street Bets and the people within that group bought and bought and bought and bought these stocks. We'll just talk about GameStop because that's the one that's really highlighting the whole situation. So GameStop's share price skyrocketed. I think the most I've seen it was at like $334 or something crazy like that, all the way up from like, $25-ish or so. So it went up over 1,000%. I think somebody said it was like 1,700% within the span of like a day or two. So insane. So what happened is that, these hedge fund managers obviously got wind of it. They saw that they were losing billions of dollars, somewhere in the range between $15 and $32 billion that they lost pretty much overnight. So clearly they freaked out. And I don't know who talks to who or who has deals with what brokerage, but Robinhood was one of the brokerages. I don't know if it was all of them, but Robinhood is the main one in the headlines right now because Robinhood apparently took it upon themselves to stop allowing traders who have the Robinhood application to trade stocks like GameStop and AMC Theaters and BlackBerry and Nokia and like 10 other stocks that supposedly were going to have the same thing happen to them. Now, some of these other stocks did go up, but none of them as high as GameStop. So this is where the problem obviously lies. It's like when you play a game with someone, you can't just change the rules of the game in the middle of the game and expect it to be okay. Like these are people's, livelihoods that they're messing with. You can't just stop people from trading. And, there's this double standard because between people like us, the regular people, and the hedge fund managers, right? Why should we have to live by two different sets of rules? It's supposed to be an open, free market for everyone to trade on. It's pretty simple. Everyone has the same set of rules. Well, unless you're the rich and unless you are in a position of power like these hedge fund managers, there is no way that these guys should have the ability to press the stop trading button on any stock. Because look at us little guys. If we put in whatever our money is, our life savings, and the stock goes down enough or the stock goes to zero, well, we're out of luck, right? But not these guys. These guys think that they have their own rules to play by and, they can't lose all this money because, they're special. Well, they're not special. They should be just like us. There should be a level playing field, and people are really upset about it. I was only very slightly invested in either of these companies personally, But there's people who obviously put a lot more money into it than me and who are really upset. There's no reason that these guys should be able to do it. Luckily, it's gained the attention of people like Elon Musk and people in politics like Ted Cruz and even AOC, who actually agrees that there shouldn't be any way that people can do things like this. It's completely insane that it's even allowed to happen. So since it's got some attention in Washington, hopefully there'll be some kind of investigation that takes place from it, and hopefully changes and safeguards are put in place. I know for a fact that there's a class action lawsuit that has been filed against Robinhood. I think there's even a link or a website you can go to submit your name and some vague information about yourself and your situation to become a recorded victim under that class action lawsuit. And, you know, perhaps maybe you get something out of it. At least I'm not too sure what comes out of class action lawsuits. But, you know, it's hugely important that we're all treated the same way in something like the stock market. There shouldn't be two sets of rules for different people. And the fact that Robinhood was complicit in stopping us from trading these certain stocks, I think is completely wrong. So I do have my own personal account with Robinhood. I am pulling all my funds out of Robinhood, and I am moving to a platform called Webull. There's some speculation that Webull did something similar. I'm not too sure. I'll let you know. But it is a fact that I am going to leave the Robinhood platform and go over to Webull. So when I get that set up, I'll make another video, show you guys how it works, how to sign up and get involved buying and selling and holding stocks with Webull. And if you want to, once I'm all set up, you watch my video and feel comfortable with it, I'll share the link with you so you can make your own account. And I think they also give a stock or two to those who use the referral links to sign up. So you guys can get something out of it as well. So I just wanted to update you guys about that. I'm sure there's more news coming out about it. Everybody's all fired up, and they should be. And you should be too. Okay, because it's my money, it's your money that is being risked in the stock market. And we all hope to make money. And it's not fair that based on a stock share price that someone should be able to pull the plug on your investment. And it's just fundamentally and morally not right at all. So, all right, I just want to give a quick update. Oh, and before I forget, I just wanted to remind you once again that you might only be one click away from learning something brand new that could change your life for the better. All right, so I want you to stop by my website if you haven't already. Use the link in the description below and go check out the One Click Away website. There's lots of good tools and resources on there for you. Okay, if you use the link in my description, I'm going to give you guys a free insider's guide called The Art of Personal Finance. It's a free downloadable PDF for you to get you started. It's a good starting point for anybody who's just getting into investing in personal finance. You can get that by signing up for my email newsletter, and then I'll reach out to you via email with other kinds of updates and other cool products and services that I become familiar with and that I use to hopefully supercharge your personal finance situation and get on your way to financial wellness and hopefully financial freedom one day. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Give me a like, follow, share this with somebody, hit the notification bell. I'm going to keep making videos based on all your recommendations and all the new relevant things in the world of finances, investing, personal finance, and all that jazz. So thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see you next time.